Hello everyone, welcome to round number 7, Moto 2 at Hog Bay. Gonna have 3 motos left in the season after this one. So, time is running out. Let's go through the starting order. It's gonna be Hunter, Turkey, Slaunch. How did Slaunch end up here? Hunter, Turkey, Slaunch, Sol, and Matt. And then Detail, Vulcan, Armada, Camby, and Luke, and then Pancake in the back row. Nade gonna fly out for another 12 laps with 2 jokers around Hog Bay in somewhere Florida. and we're green. 12 laps to go. Oh! Until we're done with the 7th round of the season. Let's see who can get away with the whole shot. I don't even know where we would consider it on this one. If we want to consider it like here, it looks like it's going to be Sol is going to get the best start. And he not only gets the best start, he gets a great start. He was way ahead, but he does cheese the rhythm. And oh yeah, this is what we wanted. Absolute chaos. Matt got hit with a really rough one. You saw the end of it. That wheelie took him all the way back into the first rhythm. That is unfortunate. And we've got all types of beating and banging going on. Armada and Detail going to go down on that one. Pancake going to go down on that one. Matt went down initially, so 4 drivers going down hard already. Vulcan. Oh my god! Well, make it like 8. Make it like 8 drivers. Vulcan goes down and takes two with him. Holy crap, dude. More going down to his Detail again on the flip there. Hunter and Camby getting into the rock. And a 3 wide, that's not going to work. Oh, that was really close. That was really close to being bad. Oops. See if anybody... Actually, no, that works out. Let's see if anybody goes for their... Top 3 does not go for their first joker. And it's going to be Sol, Luke, Slaunch. Oh my god! I forgot. I got to show this. I forgot about this. So it's going to be Sol, Luke, Slaunch getting away with the top 3 on the lap 1. We have Turkey and Hunter battling. Neither of them backing out of it. And look at this. Turkey stays with it. Doesn't get the room. Sends him and Hunter all the way into the Joker lane as Vulcan is exiting it. And has to exit right through them. Yeah, that was a moment. That was a moment right there. So that was quite a cheesy one. Turkey and Hunter, neither of them wanting to give up that spot. And those Joker guys get cheesed hard. Matt actually on the regain, taking a spot from Armada there. So that's how you know how cheesy this first lap was. Matt had an awful crash in the beginning and takes a spot away from Armada at the beginning of the next lap because of just the continual chaos going on here. Looks like Luke gets the lead. Sol still holding on a second. Let's see. Oh, I like this. Slaunch going for the alternate rhythm. Going to try to make things interesting here. He nails it pretty well, too. He does a really good job at it. He might get this on Sol. Yeah, he might be able to square him up here. Let's see what he does. Off the Dragon's back. See if he brings this back to the left. He's not going to. He wants that speed. Doesn't want to risk casing that double, maybe. Maybe even go for a Joker here, but I wanted to watch that. It was that alternate rhythm he took, that back section is pretty interesting. I don't think we see a lot of drivers go for that because it's pretty tough, and like it's not like too much faster. It's not too crazy compared to the other line. So I think the other line's just going to be favored. But every once in a while, who do you think would go for it? Slaunch, of course, goes for it. And kind of made it work, and now eventually there just gets nice clean runs for Slaunch there. He's going to get around Sol, who's getting super squirrely. But yeah, so he's back on that. So Pancake works his way to 4th, and what is this gap? And Vulcan is in 5th. Okay, I knew it was gonna be cheesy. Yeah, Moto 2 might even have worse gaps than Moto 1 with how bad the start was and how bad some people got cheesed. Like, it might even be worse. So Sol leads the first lap down. Oh my god, what was that for Slaunch? What the hell was that? Sol back in the battle after Slaunch hits the air bond right there. Luke going to lead the second lap down. Slaunch going to take second. Soul goes back to third. And they're both going to go for a joker. Both going to go for a joker on this one. Oh, that exit was kind of close. See how they go into this rhythm this time. And it looks like Pancake trying to make the move on Soul to get around both of them. I don't think he's taken either joker yet, but Soul and Slaunch take their first right there. So see how this works out when those jokers eventually get taken. Oh, again, like, yeah, Slaunch getting hit with those weird runs. Just, yeah, nose straight down on that last whoop, and he just absolutely slams into it. Had that happen a few times during the race as well. Don't remember experiencing it during practice, but it happened during the race. Oh, Soul going for it. Soul going for it. Has a bit of a run. Let's see if he can do anything with it here. And yeah, he has a nice one. So Soul going to take that second place back over Pancake. And again, Soul with the one joker down. So he's going to try to hold on to this one, help out his race here. And obviously that cheese with Slaunch helped him a lot. Like I was saying in the last race too, like Soul, Slaunch, Roman, and Armada. I think that's going to be that top 3 battle. And once we get to the recap, we'll get a look at it. But the way it's going, I think it's going to be very close. It's going to be first joker down for Pancake, second joker down for Slaunch, and no jokers for Luke in front, I want to say. Now Detail working his way to 5th, and a nice pack here for 6th. Turkey and Vulcan. Oh, wow. Vulcan just overran the hell out of it right there. Might give Hunter an opportunity out of his joker here. See if Hunter can pull it off. Not going to get the clean run. That's not going to help him. If he could have, he probably could have got around him, but not going to be able to do it there. That might be a nice battle to watch. Mid-pack battles were looking pretty hot. Last race saw Turkey and Canby had a really good one for a while. Wouldn't be surprised if this one is pretty action-packed again. Looks like second place back on. It's tight, but there is room for Soul there on the inside, and Soul really fighting for this one. It doesn't get. I'm assuming just doesn't get his gear there. Oh my God, the run. He tries to bring it back. I respect it. Soul not giving up on this fight. And going for every inch, because again, he's still in the podium discussion on this one. It's going to be hard for him to battle for that top 2, but he, like I was going to bring this up, he's trying to get that speed so he can stay ahead of Slaunch exiting the joker, and he is able to do it, but he's not going to get the run. So will Slaunch eventually overtake it? Oh, we got to watch that again. We got to watch that again. I think there's a little midair transfer cheese. That looked pretty hot. We're going to take a look at a replay on that one. So Soul goes in for the joker. Slaunch not going for the joker. Soul not going to have the run. Slaunch needs to pick a line, and look at this. He sees it coming, moves over to the side to make that pass happen on Soul and avoid landing on him. That was a pretty slick move right there. But does Soul have the run here? He does not. Slaunch taking it easy. It's going to work out for him. Yeah, that was a nice move. That's one of those veteran SX moves. Those are hard to make. And yeah, Slaunch makes it happen. And gets that third place spot. So we'll see if we can hold on to it. Soul's been doing a pretty good job, and has been very aggressive early in this race. He is fighting for every inch of ground he can get, and he wants to stay in this podium fight, at least top 5 fight if he can, because again, set himself up the best that he can, because he genuinely has a chance at the podium finish in points. But hey, this could be the battle next week. Slaunch in front of him, that could be the battle for that podium spot next week. Going to this track is a huge moment for Slaunch. Not only is it home track, and obviously he worked on this one, so he's trying to get his best finish of the season. He's trying to get some points here. You know, not only does he have that on his side, that was a pretty slick pass out of Detail on the inside there too. Nails the rut and going to get around Soul there. I don't know what his joker situation is looking like, but he's at least going to get the spot there and try to get ahead of him for when he has to take him, if he has to take him. I'm not sure what that's looking like at the moment. But that's going to be a switch for... Oh, cheeses it after. That's going to be a switch for... Well, going to be for 4th and 5th, but then the cheese after. Soul's going to take the spot back. And yeah, 1-2. It's looking like it's going to be Luke Pancake going after it again. Slaunch in a realm of his own in third again. At the moment, still time for things to change, and then Soul and Detail battling here again. It's crazy how that was a ridiculous start, and we're like a few laps in, and it's looking like it's going to work out to be... Oh, I like the crossover. It's looking like it's going to be similar to what we saw in Moto 1, which is hilarious. Like, that cheesy of a start, and we're this many laps in, and now it's looking like a repeat of Moto 1, potentially. The sequel. Seeing how these battles play out. Soul gets the run in the end. Great battle going on here. I love on the Dragon's back, you can see the different, like, breaking points for him there. And yeah, Soul just aggressively fighting for this. He's trying to take this spot the best that he can. Because again, like, Slaunch in front. Like I said, Soul Slaunch, that might be the battle for third. I think Roman will be involved too. We'll have to see. Obviously, Roman not here this week. Gonna lose out on some mulligans, so we're gonna have to see how that affects him. But it's been an interesting fight because, you know, Soul has gotten a Moto win, but he's maybe been a little inconsistent. Roman has maybe been, like, the most consistent, but he hasn't come up with a win. And then Slaunch is just, like, kind of a mix of everything. Like, Slaunch has been so close to winning so many races, hasn't come up with it, but I want to say... Oh, this battle's getting good. But I want to say he's gotten, like... I want to say he's high on the list of second places. This battle is freaking Bond right now. But just hasn't been able to get that top step, and he's been a little inconsistent too, so it's interesting how that battle's working out. But also interesting how this battle on track is working out. Oh, now they're going to switch lines again. Alright, putting on a show for it. This is a great battle to watch. Slaunch is watching this right now. He's going to put this in his track portfolio. Advertise this track. Just going to use the clip of this battle here. Looks like Detail will finally complete the pass right there. It's a good back and forth battle for a bit. Oh, and Cheese on the back rhythm for the leaders too. The battle coming in to play here. And low-key, Detail and Soul were gaining on Slaunch for a bit there too. So it looks like the podium battle might be lighting up here as well. So I think Jokers are out. So Pancake takes the lead here, but I want to say I think he's got one more Joker to take. I think Luke's done with Jokers. I want to say the top three, the way that they're racing out, or the top five, I want to say that those guys are done too. Oh my god, this is heating up again too. We'll see. We'll go back and see if we... Oh. Alright, back with the replay. I want to see how this played out, because I think this podium battle gets pretty exciting here. So you have Matt roll out. I don't think that's going to affect anything. Matt does a good job. Lets these guys get through. And then, like I said, like, Detail and Soul were battling. Oh, there we go. Slaunch not able to hit it. Detail is able to hit it cleanly that time and just makes that nice move to the side, gets it by. We'll see if Slaunch can fight back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Slaunch super squirrely through it. But he does make it happen. But yeah, now podium fight is on. And again, these are big points. Like, both of these drivers need these. Detail competing for the championship. Slaunch trying to make that last second bid for third place in points next week. Like, it is on. It is on. And these guys both need these extra points here for different reasons. Again, I like it. Slaunch going for that different rhythm, trying something, trying to make things interesting here. I respect that. And we see a lot of this throughout the race too, in these battles, drivers taking different lines, and, you know, maybe on their own, when they're on their own for a lap, having like a certain preference, but when they get in the battle, having to take the different lines, and the way it works out is pretty nice. Good track here. Slaunch did a good job with this one. Got a good display of the Hog SX potential on this one. Detail not able to get the first rhythm. Slaunch gonna bring it back. And again, just all these sick battles for this podium spot in the second moto. Oh, wow. Detail makes it work from the inside. But going to bring it out. Not going to go for that inside bump. Slaunch gets a nice run through the whoops, and he's probably going to get away with that one. But that was a great battle to witness there. Slaunch going to take that third place spot. We'll see if Detail can bring it back at the end, but Slaunch going to hold on to that for now. I think Soul's still in fifth. I want to see who is in... That's rough. Well, that's Matt, though. Who's in sixth? Turkey. Turkey in that spot again. We'll see if he cheeses it. And then looked like Vulcan, Hunter, Camby. Yeah, we'll see if he cheeses it with the the reverse cheese again. Is Armada getting lapped here? And then that's another thing too. Like you have drivers like Matt who, maybe struggling on this Supercross, and I'd say like similar thing with Armada here on this track, but they're pretty solid in the ovals. They had some good runs at Hogtona. Again, Armada winning it, so going into next week, gonna have more people in that competition, more people in that conversation, and that'll mix things up even more with all the points battles going down. That'll mix things up even more. Gonna have more drivers in the conversation, more drivers with the potential of winning or even getting like a podium. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing it all play out because I think it works out. I want to say it works out to being like an 18. Yeah, I want to say 18 moto season. For an 18 moto season, it's pretty impressive how like consistent the points battles throughout have remained. Because that doesn't always happen. I mean, it seems like 8 motos. It doesn't always happen, but it's a possible thing. We're going on to white flag. Pancake gonna go for saves it for the end. Joker on the white flag, then doesn't get the run on the exit, so this might spice things back up. We'll have to wait and see. Now it's close for the lead, so we'll see if they can both hit this second rhythm. And it's looking decent, but Pancake gets a weird landing on the exit of it, so now it's gonna be close for the lead. And lead change going through the whoops. Now we'll see, we're gonna have a few more rhythm sections, and it's going to be tough once you get to the Dragon's back. So in the next few rhythms, I feel like it's probably where you got to go for it. But lead battle now on. Going to bring it back through this last techie rhythm section. It's getting so close. Oh, Pancake tried to hold on to it. Can't keep it on. Goes in the rocks a little bit, but holds onto it for a second. That's probably going to be the end of this race. Got super tight through that last rhythm. And bring it around to the last tabletop. It's going to be Luke, Pancake, and Slaunch probably third. I want to say I saw Detail go down on the second to last lap. Chasing him down, so I'm guessing Slaunch probably going to hold on to this third place here. What was that? What was that out of Armada? Slaunch hitting the whip, gonna take it. Detail put on a good fight. So it's gonna be Slaunch, Detail 3-4 again. And Soul cheesing it for 5th again. I'm fast forwarding respectfully. Turkey. No way he trolls again. Does he actually troll again? Oh my god, this freaking guy, dude. Oh my god. Alright, well, Hunter and Vulcan gonna take those next 2 spots, then Turkey. This freaking idiot, dude. He's gonna come in the comments and be like, I do it on purpose. I'm like, I know. And then Armada and Matt pulling in on this one. Vulcan with the immediate quit. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, was it Camby? Oh, it was Camby, my bad. I trolled. Armada coming around here this time, too. My bad, it was Camby. Okay, sorry. Oh, no, I got it mixed up that time. Usually tell because of the dyno. There we go. Yeah, Armada and Matt knew where they were a lap down, so no need for them to take another lap. They were gonna finish in their position. Yeah, freaking God. Turkey mixing up the results. Should have been 6th again, but has to be a cheese face for us there. Classic. Love that out of Turkey. But yeah, so that's going to be Moto 2 Hog Bay. We'll roll through the points. Luke and Pancake both with 32 points. Slaunch with 28. Detail with 26. Soul with 24. Hunter with 20. Turkey with 19. Probably should have been like, 22, 23, but with 19. Camby with 19. Vulcan with 18. Armada with 14. Matt with 12. Coop tried to make it, but I think he got cheesed right before the race, so we could have had 12. He didn't get to see this race, unfortunately. But he had to cheese out at the end of this one. So unlucky to him on that. But yeah, so it's going to be Hog Bay. yeah, so we're going to have a recap. We'll do a recap after this, and we'll look at what the points are going to look like going into the last round. Lakeview, Hog Woo, and see how it goes. Going to be one more round to decide it. We've got a lot of points battles to look at, so I have to cover it all in the recap. Might take a little bit because there's a lot. There's a lot. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Pretty good preview. Shout out to Slaunch for making this track. Hog Bay definitely put on a good show. It's definitely interesting trying out hogs and yet another different track type. And, you know, we have a lot of experiments now and a lot of different track types we tried the hogs with, and they work pretty well in all of them. So we'll have to figure out what we're going to do. But yeah, there's a lot of potential here across the board for these in H2A still. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, Triple Crown, not just the normal race, Triple Crown, Hog Woo, Lakeview. To decide it next week, don't miss it.
Oh, see ya.